Chat. Chat. We're live, we're live, we're live. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. Welcome in, everybody. Holy, that was last minute. Apologies. Okay, I made it. Let's get off this. Get us off this screen. Welcome in, everyone. We are here. The Nintendo Direct starts in 5 minutes. I was hoping to do a bit more of like a pre-Nintendo Direct talk, but I woke up a little late and then I got here and I was like, shoot, I need a thumbnail. So I had to like make a thumbnail for the YouTube. We're ready though. We're ready. It is time. It is time. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. I have not woken up this early in a while, guys. I usually sleep in. So yeah, this will be interesting. Partner Showcase Nintendo Direct today. A lot of people are crapping on this. You know, because it's not a first party Direct. It's not a proper Nintendo Direct. So we're not going to see any new Nintendo games, unfortunately. But yeah. Welcome in, everyone. It's 3 p.m. for me. Crazy. Also, my chat is like non-functional right now. What is going on here? Let me go full cam for a second. Where is my... I have like this chat combiner thing. Sorry if you're watching on YouTube right now. I cannot read chat. What is happening to my files on my computer? Oh my gosh, it's starting in 4 minutes. I'm not predicting anything crazy, to be honest. I think what people are saying about it is, honestly, there is a bit of truth to that. You know, in that there really isn't much hype to be found in these usually. Mostly because, you know, the problem with these partner showcases. What is going on? There we go. Switch 3 announced. Crazy. Yeah, my Twitch chat is just like frozen on my end. I'm not sure why. I should be able to read you guys with this thing though. I've never seen that happen ever. And of course it's right when I go live. There we go. There goes YouTube again. It's all right. I think I got YouTube up and running. I think, I hope, I pray. I hope everything's working, guys. But yeah, it's going to be a hype time. It's going to be epic. Let me just make sure both the streams are running because it seems to be struggling quite bad here. Let me go live here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I can read it now. Early-o-matic. I see that one. And then, yes, I can read YouTube chat. Let me just test real quick. Test. Beautiful. Okay. It's slightly delayed. That's all right. Here we are, guys. Here we are. All right. Nintendo Direct, bro. You know what I say, though? Honestly, listen. You know, it might not be the most hype Direct of all time, but it's a Nintendo Direct nonetheless, okay? A Nintendo Direct is always better than no Nintendo Direct. You know what I mean? So let's not be Debbie Downers about everything. You know, let's not be Debbie Downers. I think there's going to be some cool stuff here. I think a big part of, you know, the worry that people have is that, you know, they're not really going to show new things. I am slightly worried about that as well. I'm slightly worried it's just going to be a lot of ports because with these partner showcases, oh my gosh, 30 seconds. With these partner showcases, it tends to be ports from games that have existed for years and years now. So like, oh, here's like in their last one, they did Elden Ring. Here's Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring is years and years old now. So, you know, I'm hoping it's more new stuff, but I'm expecting a lot of ports as well. My one wish is that we get Deltarune chapter 5, 6, whatever it is. Let's go, guys. Starting it off. Let me get rid of the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Another Skyrim release? Dude, please no. We've had enough re-releases of Skyrim. Oh, we're so back, chat. It's always a good day when there's a Nintendo Direct. It's always a good time. Okay, no announcer. Oh, is this Orbitals? Yes! Yes, I will take this. This game looks really cool. Okay. It's on HD.
15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully.
This game looks really good. We saw this in a previous direct.
Another cosmic storm is coming up fast.
Orbitals. Yeah, dude, I'm getting this game. I'm getting this game.
And Omura,
this is sick.
Explorers must now brave
it's like a 90s anime style. I love it.
all that's left of their home.
Knock off Star Wars.
Two-player co-op adventure.
Yeah, it almost looks like It Takes Two.
You'll need a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path
This is cool.
forward.
So I think it might only be multiplayer. Is this even single player?
The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms.
Dude, the art style's so cool, bro. Look at this.
Cool down scorching surfaces.
And I think it might be a Switch exclusive.
And the beam cannon fires
We'll see.
a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles,
Dude.
open doors, and more.
This is cool. This is cool.
Use the
Good
tools
start. Good
together,
start.
And you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles.
Yeah, this is very much so like an It Takes
While
Two
exploring,
looking
you
thing.
can encounter strange
Oh my gosh, the cat.
or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With Game Share, two players can adventure together.
Okay.
locally or
So you only need
online
one
if
copy?
one person has the
That's a
game.
dub.
Can
And it's
these
online as
brave
well.
Explorers save their home?
So
Orbitals
cool.
Launches exclusively on the Nintendo
It
Switch
is
system
exclusive.
this summer.
Summer. Oh my gosh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome
This
to today's
summer.
Nintendo Direct partner
And it's
showcase.
exclusive. We were right.
We'll be focusing on games
Yo, what's up, Kino?
from
Welcome in.
development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and
All right, Nintendo,
Switch
you gotta throw us some heat, man. I'm not gonna lie. There's not very many games
Nintendo Switch 2
on the
this
Switch
summer.
2.
We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic
So-
puzzle adventure.
Also, let me know if the volume's good, guys. Can you hear everything good?
Some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Want to make sure you can hear it. Oh no. This is where we start to get some filler. We tend to get quite a bit of filler. It's low-key quiet? Okay. You guys always say that, but on my volume thing, it looks crazy.
Legends of mermaids have been passed down. A tale of mysteries and
I'm just gonna crank it up
curses.
because I trust you guys.
The latest Paranormacite mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Is that
The
good?
story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of
Yeah,
himself.
this seems like filler, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
This phenomenon is just the beginning.
Better, okay.
Soon, other strange
As long as you can hear
incidents
my
begin to
voice.
plague the island. A girl with no memories. Strangers searching for treasure. And
This
a
game
housewife
does look good.
investigating victims of
So
drowning.
butter. What are
Speaking
y'all
to
saying,
those
bro?
involved is a
What is this
natural
brain
part of the
rot?
investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay.
Subnautica?
As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend
Looks
told centuries ago.
Kind of trash. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look very good. Not my kind of game.
Paranormacite, The Mermaid's Curse,
All right.
launches
All
on
right.
Nintendo Switch February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today.
It's all right. A lot of these partner showcases, like I said, it's filler stuff that, you know, a bunch of companies just paid a lot of money for. You know what I mean? They just paid a whole lot of money to get showcased here. Doesn't mean the game's good.
Representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves.
Dude, I just need to see Deltarune. If I see Deltarune, I'm a happy man.
Tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory.
February announcement, you know it's bad? Not necessarily. They can announce good stuff in February, I think.
To Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay. Okay.
A life or death fight for survival begins.
Guys, I think these all exist. Do these games exist or no? I don't know. It's a lot of, it's a lot of, yeah, I mean, like I said, let's not, I don't want to crap on anything. Okay, we're 2 ads in. We're like 2 ads in. How long do we think this is going to be though? Like 30 minutes, 40? I think they're usually around that. This is interesting-ish. It's like a horror dinosaur thing.
So quick thinking and decision making are vital.
I don't know.
Analyze their patterns.
Release date same month. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, I guess for one of those games before.
Activate traps in each area.
Yeah, I think the main issue with this direct is going to be, you know, obviously that it's not going to show anything that crazy. That I think it's not really going to show anything crazy because it's a partner. What they really need is they need a general direct to happen pretty soon here. This is, I don't know. I think we need a general direct and we need some new Nintendo games. Now, in one of these before, we did get the Hyrule Warriors game, which is kind of Nintendo, but it's also a partner game. So maybe we'll get something like that here today. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I can tell when these games are bad. Just right off the title screen. You don't even have to, like, let's be real, okay? I'm not even like a hater. I'm not. Okay, Reddit seems to think that I am, and Twitter based off my Pokemon videos. But I am not a I'm not like a Pokemon grifter. I'm not a Nintendo grifter. I don't hate Nintendo, okay? I don't. At all. But I feel like you just gotta be real, man. Like, you gotta walk the fine line of, like, I'm not glazing and I'm also not hating. But, like, I'm criticizing. And with half of these partner showcases or just general directs even, when you're watching it, I hate when people, like, crap on YouTubers when it's like something like this is being shown right now, right? I mean, come on, look at this game, right? Let's be real. Let's look at the game and let's go, is this interesting? Does this seem like a game that I would actually play? And with most of these, I would say, no, I would not. Now, if you would like to play the game, then go ahead. That's fine. Okay, if you want to play this weird RuneScape looking thing, sure, you go ahead. This does not float my boat personally. Valheim, sure. I don't care. This does not float my boat. But if you want to play it, go ahead. Go ahead.
Return to the kingdom of Hollow Nest and fight.
Hollow Knight? I thought Hollow Knight was already on.
Upgraded modern classic.
Switch to edition.
And slash through this 2D action adventure platformer.
Upgrade?
Now with enhanced visuals.
Peak? I take back every word I said.
Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast
I think it's just the same game. What is a Switch 2 edition gonna do, bro? Better FPS?
When Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for free.
Are you gonna explain the difference? Or are you just gonna
eFootball, reborn from
The
Pro
frig?
Evolution
Oh,
Soccer.
did that? Am I deaf?
Nintendo Switch 2.
Am I deaf, or did they not announce anything about the actual upgrade pack itself? I feel like they kind of just whatever. Twilight Princess port would be nice at a discounted price. Yeah, later today is insane. We're not getting Twilight. I'm sorry to burst your bubble there. We're not getting any Twilight Princess port news or anything today. It's a partner showcase, chat. Remember, partner showcase means not Nintendo stuff. Nintendo adjacent stuff, though, yes. Like, what is this, Final Fantasy? No. But, like, this is where you would see a Final Fantasy. Or, yeah, Silk Song, Hollow Knight stuff, Deltarune. So, like, there's still a chance for some very good games. It's just not Nintendo games, which people get mixed up a lot. Is like, oh, if it's not Nintendo, it's trash. No. Okay, no, let's not say that. You know, there can still be some heat in here. But I would like to see some Nintendo games. It's true. There's not many. Zelda is partnered in Nintendo. The difference is that it's on the Switch 2. Oh, you gotta pay that upgrade just to... Wow, it's on my Switch 2 now.
Have a blast.
Bomberman.
Bomberman games from the Super NES era.
These are just remakes, I guess.
Super Bomberman. Through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman.
That's kind of cool.
Including titles previously unreleased worldwide.
I like me some Bomberman.
Versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new boss rush mode.
All right.
As well as game
I'm not a fan. I don't care what people say. I'm not really a fan of ports. Me personally.
Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and
Because, like, I own a PC. I could play this game. I could play this game if I really wanted to, bro. Here's Final Fantasy.
The second entry
It was inevitable. I knew it, bro. Yep. Is this Rebirth? Yep.
He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades.
I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. I've never played any of the games. They don't look interesting to me. It looks kind of beautiful, this one. I mean, graphically.
In a buggy or other modes of transportation.
Looks okay. I'm just not a fan of the turn-based attacking. Although this kind of seems maybe not like turn-based. I don't know.
If you'd like to focus on the story,
maybe it is. I can't tell. I cannot tell.
You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
All right, keep yapping about Final Fantasy. I'll just eat my muffin.
Toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds.
This is a nice muffin break time.
What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I like him in Smash Bros. At least. That's all I can really say. I don't know.
Later today
cool.
On Nintendo eShop.
Death Stranding? No. Is this Death Stranding? It is. No, it's Pragmata. Okay. Isn't that like a similar game? I don't know. Yo, what's good, Nomil? So far, there's so much to be excited for. At least Hollow Knight upgrade is free. Is it actually free? Are you sure, Nomil? Are you sure? I don't know. Maybe I didn't see that part. Maybe it is. All right, this is a W though. This is a W. We'll take this game. You know, free if you already have Hollow Knight. Okay. W. Did they explain the upgrade pack at all?
What the heck was that?
Like, did they say what it does? Does it give... It doesn't give bonus content, I don't think. It probably just does 4K higher frame rate? I guess?
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the...
They said upgraded visuals. Okay, yeah, it's probably just... It might not even be 4K. I don't know if that game supports 4K. Also, it's Hollow Knight. Does it really need, let's be real, does it need the graphic update? It's like a cartoon style. I don't know.
What truths will the two find in this AI control?
I don't know if it really needs that, bro. Let's be real.
Overdrive protocol initiate.
This is all right though, Pragmato. If we could get some,
Yeah, baby.
like, certain games getting ported, it's kind of lame when they announce it, because it's like, oh, I already know this game exists. But it adds to the Switch 2 library. At least there's like, okay, now there's something else that you can get on Switch 2. Now there's something else, you know? Makes that library bigger. That's good.
April 24th.
But who's gonna buy this on Switch exactly? Yeah, it looks okay, but yeah, who is playing this? I don't know. I don't know. For the handful of people that will play that, that's cool, but yeah.
With the unique combination of hacking and shooting.
Nothing Switch 2 exclusive? No.
With more headlines.
Orbitals is the first thing they showed, which is a huge W, that game. Orbitals looks like a phenomenal game that I will be getting. I'm glad they showed that right off rip, because that's cool. That one is very cool. But yeah, besides that, there's nothing new that I'm excited for so far. There's nothing new. There's Hollow Knight upgrades, kind of cool. And then, yeah, Valheim, like, is this new Turok? I don't think so. This, maybe. I've never played Turok, so I don't know. Yeah.
And unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat.
There we go. Shouldn't be too loud.
Breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity.
This is the new Turok. Oh, interesting.
Turok Origins.
Is it actually like new?
This fall.
Oh. But it's also not Switch exclusive. Yeah. And that's my cue to mute it. Come on. Oh, freaking anime games, bro. I swear. Ugh. Give me a reason to use my Switch. Seriously, bro. Seriously. Hey, we know how it goes, Nomia. Let's be real. It'll be at the end. It'll be at the end. There's going to be something at the end. There will be. That's always how they roll. They just slap you with filler for 90% of the direct. They might sneak in a banger somewhere in there, but for the most part, it's filler. And then the last announcement is usually like the good one. So I don't know if that translates in a partner showcase as much. I feel like they might just, bro, imagine they use the last lot and just go, here's GTA 5. I'm going to crash out. Oh, GTA 5 port, Red Dead Redemption. Everyone's saying that Red Dead and GTA are going to get ported. Or wait, didn't they already ported GTA 5, right? No, they did not port GTA 5 on Switch 1, did they? There's no way. Final Fantasy. I cannot read Roman numerals like 7 or whatever that is. It's actually really good. They replaced the turn-based with RTA. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, isn't it normally turn-based? Digimon. Hold up. Digimon, dude. Everyone in my last 2 videos was telling me to get Digimon instead of Pokemon. And now you can on the Switch too. So now there's definitely no reason to get Pokemon Legends EA. If you were even considering getting Legends EA, now you shouldn't be. You should not be considering. You should play this game because it's apparently way better. I personally don't think it looks that great, but apparently it's better than Pokemon, so there you go. Red Dead Redemption can be played on your phone, bro. There's no way. The Digimon game that released on PS5, Xbox, and PC years ago. Yeah, I know. I know, Namil. Don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin the moment for me. Don't ruin the moment. Why do we even have 4K 120 if they don't give it to us? That's a great question. That's a great question, Mr. Nomiel. I don't know. I don't know what the heck they are doing, bro. I don't even think this presentation is in 4K. Oh, there is the option. Hold on. Let me turn that on. Okay, there is. There's hope. There's hope. We have 4K of the presentation.
Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo
1080p 60 or 4K 30. Get wrecked, Nintendo. Oh, it's so lame.
The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in.
We do not care, bro.
Your
Monster Hunter Wilds would be kind of cool. Can we get Monster Hunter Wilds? This game looks terrible, I'm not gonna lie, but Wilds though, that could be hype. Although that game's like mad buggy, and I don't know how good that would run on a Switch too. There's a Red Dead port for iPhone and iPad. Interesting. Even if we got Wilds, that's another re-release. I know, Emil. I mean, 90% of this stuff's gonna be re-releases. But out of all the re-releases they could do, there's ones that I would prefer. So like if you're already just gonna do re-releases, at least do good ones. You know what I mean? Like at least maybe give us Wilds. I don't know. What the heck are we doing, guys?
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals.
Guys, we're on the Switch too.
Get ready.
Stop.
For a new line of home console titles.
Archives?
Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon.
Can we stop with the retro games? Guys. Okay, listen. I understand people like their retro games. It's nostalgia and stuff. We're on the Switch freaking 2, bro. In 2026, can I get an HD game that runs really good on the Switch 2? The whole thing they were marketing for Switch 2 is that it's super, like the you know, the graphics are good, the frame rate's good. Then 90% of what they show us is retro games, bro. I don't need to see my retro game in 4K 120. Oh, they're doing the highlight reel. Hold on. I just saw Scott Pilgrim. Okay. Also a retro game, though. How much do you think Ninja Gaiden 2 is going to cost? I hope not a lot. Bro, this is where they threw in Silk Song last time, so there might be bangers in here. Reanimal. What is this? This looks like Little Nightmares. Is this Little Nightmares? I think it is. WWE, I don't care for sports games in the slightest. The game is old enough to have 2 kids and a mortgage. Star Trek, okay. That's crazy. Disney Dreamlight Valley. I was gonna say that already exists. It's just Switch 2 edition, bro. We do not need a Switch 2 edition of this slop. PGA Tour. Guys, are we nearing the end? Are we? We better not be nearing the end of this. How long has this been going? Oh my gosh, we might be nearing the end. You're trolling. Or no, when did it actually start? Goat Simulator. It's been about 20 minutes. Okay. We might be nearing the end, guys. This is not looking good. This is not looking too good. Hollow Knight 3? Bro, please, bro. Please, speed. I need this. Give me Deltarune, bro. What is this? Oh, I think I've seen this game. This is Resident Evil.
String of mysterious deaths occurs across America.
This is Resident Evil. Requiem? Yeah.
FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
Yep. Resident Evil. I've never been a fan of these games either. I'm not gonna lie, but they look okay. Yep, not Switch 2 exclusive.
In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown.
That's nasty looking.
A limited supply of healing items.
Is this game new, by the way? I feel like I saw this game a while ago. Or did it just get announced a while ago?
Or save her ammo for the next encounter.
Yes, it is new. Brand new. Okay, so it's not out yet.
Impending doom is always close at hand.
It's not out yet. Interesting.
Meanwhile, another agent working for an
I don't buy Nintendo consoles to play games that will run better on other consoles / PC. Yeah.
Leon S. Kennedy.
Oh my gosh, Leon Kennedy.
With his physical prowess.
It's his physical prowess.
Then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat.
Leon.
He can fire from a distance using
I love you,
handguns and
Leon.
rifles. Or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives. And you can change
That's
perspective
interesting. Has that ever been a thing in Resident Evil? I feel like it's always been third.
There are multiple difficulty options
Third person.
available, including a mode for less experienced
I
players
love
that
Leon.
features aim assist.
Hi, Basil.
Guide Grace
There we go, look at that.
to escape unprecedented terrors, and
This looks
Leon
okay.
relies
It's
on
not my
strength
kind of
to
game,
carve
but
his own path.
looks kind of good. Whoa, hold on. What did they do to Leon, bro? That ain't my Leon.
Resident
That
Evil
ain't my
Reckoning
Leon.
launches on the
He
Nintendo
looked a little
Switch 2
chopped.
system
Can I be
February
real?
27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo.
I like you can
website.
change perspective. That is cool.
Resident
That does
Evil
actually make it
7
look a lot
Remastered
cooler when it's
and
not
Resident
third
Evil
person.
Village will also be available the same day.
Okay, some more remakes.
Horror-filled
February,
second
so
wave.
that's
Whether
like
you play these games
soon.
or Resident Evil
February
Reckoning
27th.
first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is
that
releasing
I was not
alongside
expecting.
the
Huh?
Amiibo figures of Grace.
Amiibo?
And Leon will
Oh
also
my!
be
Oh, they
available
actually
this
did
summer.
it, bro. I heard people saying they were gonna do
To receive
Resident Evil ones.
skins.
What the heck? They're giving love to Resident Evil fans, bro.
Resident
Yeah,
Evil
limited
Reckoning, the
edition
latest
Pro
entry
controller
in the
is
Resident
Resident
series,
Evil.
is
That's
launching
insane.
Later this month.
Was that the last? Please tell me that's not the last announcement.
You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Reckoning.
That was pretty good that they wrapped that up. Here's 2 Amiibo and a Pro controller.
Last announcement.
This is okay. This is it. There better be
Hey
Delta
everybody,
remote.
from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much.
Thank you for the sub,
from your
Zoomy.
early
I
days of
appreciate it.
gaming to now. It was
You're the
incredible
GOAT.
for us to
What is
partner
this?
on the original Switch, and it was just such a great
Bethesda,
piece of hardware, and
bro.
also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time.
Yeah, here's
to Nintendo.
Oblivion.
We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances.
Fallout
as you reshape the wasteland and what remains
Bro.
of civilization. Choice
Bro.
matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker.
Fallout.
To pump up
I
your
don't
power
care
on
about
Choose
Fallout. Why is
hundreds
this
of
the
perks
last
to fit
announcement?
your playstyle.
Where's my Delta rune?
Lead somewhere new. From the
No.
heart of Diamond City
No.
to the shadowy
This
corners
game's
of
10 years
Forgotten
old, bro. We're so
Commonwealth
cooked.
is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered.
Bro,
In addition to
the Switch 2
base game,
grifters might be right, bro.
experience 6
They might be
official
right.
expansions and over
I think the
150
Switch is
creation
dead, bro. I think it's
to
dead.
expand your adventure. Grab your pit bull
Are we
and
good?
traverse the wasteland in
Curse you, Todd Howard.
4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February
That's
24th.
it.
Orders begin later today.
Bro, Resident
on
Evil was
Nintendo
bigger than
eShop.
that. Why is this the last announcement?
The year is 1937.
I don't care about Indiana
Sinister
Jones. I don't
forces are on
care.
the hunt for an ancient power,
I don't care.
and only one person can stop them.
Oh my gosh.
Embark on a globe-trotting
Razumi,
cinematic
chill.
adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle,
gifted a tier 1
set
sub to
between the
Basil
events of
Oh my
Raiders of the
gosh.
Lost Ark and the Last Crusade. Indy will journey around
Zoomy,
the world
you're the
to
freaking
uncover
goat,
the
bro.
mystery behind the Great Circle.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for
From
the
pyramids
gift
of
sub.
Giza to the sunken temples of
Wait, the
Sukhothai
direct is all of a
and
sudden good.
beyond.
Zoomy has redeemed the direct.
Infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish
Dude, thank you so
puzzles.
much.
Or use
gifting the
your
sub to
wits
Basil.
face off against dangerous
And for the first
foes.
gift sub. Sorry, I kind of brushed past it. I'm trying to lock in on the direct. You're the goat, dude. Thank you. The first game ever that required ray tracing, so at least the Switch can run it. Interesting.
Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Guys, this is sad. This is sad. Like, there's, I don't even know why I'm still watching this, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system. For
Elder Scrolls, bro.
Freely customize your character to match your style. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable
Oblivion Remastered.
The gods I serve Tambriel as her ruler.
And fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield
Chat, is this the worst?
or use stealth skills to best your foes.
Like, not to be a hater, is this the worst direct that they've done?
Even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously
Is this the
recreated.
worst
Combat animations
partner
have
one?
also been updated to give
The
them a
only thing that was
modernized
somewhat good was the first thing they showed, and Resident Evil, which is just a port. Resident Evil's just a port, but at least they gave us like some amiibo and a pro controller.
Step through the gates once more when
Why is bro saying mommy, bro? Get on it.
Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Wow. I don't really care. That's
Hope
it.
You're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Guys, that was horrendously bad. Bro, this is the February 5th Direct that everyone has been hyping up, bro. This thing has been getting glazed and hyped up. And there was a big fall off as soon as it got announced that it was a partner showcase. A lot of people, the hype did die off. But like, I was still expecting something, you know. I know it's a partner showcase, but like partner showcases have been pretty decent in the past. And we've gotten things like a Hyrule Warriors in a partner showcase. We had Nintendo related stuff. This literally had straight trash. Like, I can't even lie, bro. These are ports. These were all ports. Were they any new games besides Orbitals in there? Was there any? I don't think there's any Switch 2 exclusives. Bro, I swear if we don't get another direct focus on Zelda 40th this month, I'm giving up on Nintendo. Bro, oh man. This is only old games. What's a port? Sorry. You're good. Port means like the game exists already on a different console and they're porting it. They're porting it over to Switch 2. So like Resident Evil Requiem, it's not out yet, but it's going to be on PlayStation, PC, Xbox, most likely, I think. So all they're doing is saying, hey, it's also going to be on our console, which is like cool. But like, I bought a Switch 2 to play Nintendo games. If I wanted to play those other games, I'm going to play it on my PC because my PC is much stronger. And there's things like Steam, which actually has like really good sales, Steam sales. So why would I not just get it on my PC? That's the argument a lot of people use, and that's the argument I agree with, to be honest. Yeah. Nothing quite as disappointing as hearing one last thing and seeing Todd Howard. Oh, yeah. I was thinking, seeing Bethesda in the background as a one last thing, guys, and I see freaking Todd Howard, bro, and they do Oblivion Remastered as the final announcement. Oblivion. Oh, I got Oblivion on sale on Steam. Don't want to pay full price for another device. Exactly, bro. That's the story of like every Nintendo fan right now. Is like, oh, look, another port just got put onto the Switch 2. Okay, I have that game on PC, or I had that game a decade ago. Because some of these games are decades old. Like they showed a 30-year-old game. They showed decade-old games. They're like Oblivion. All those last games they showed there are all decently old. Oblivion's old. Indiana Jones is newer, but like, who's really playing Indiana Jones? I don't know. The only thing I got cheaper on Switch was Persona 3. Oh, interesting. I didn't actually know. Oh yeah, I guess that is on Switch. I got 3 to 5 for $25. That's not terrible. Indiana Jones is already a year and a half old. December 2024 release. Oh, they're rage baiting, bro. It's hard to be a fan right now, man. It's hard to be a fan. You know, I want to see. Let's see what Beat 'em Ups is saying, bro. This guy's probably fighting for his life. I want to see what Beat 'em Ups is saying.
But there's a poll in chat.
Would you rate this direct, bro? A D.
Let's see if I can actually bring it up too.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a D. Let's see this guy's reaction. I want to see his reaction to the final announcement with friggin' Todd Howard. Let me see this. It's so hard to support Nintendo right now. It's getting rough, man. There's just nothing new. There's nothing to play. Like you buy it's a $600 console in Canada. $600, $700 console.
Everything I've ever done. I'm doing this just so I can do,
Today on Nintendo eShop.
I want to see what's the reaction to Todd Howard, bro. I want to see the light leave his eyes. Just the light, bro. The light's already left his eyes. Oh my gosh. Look at poor Beat 'em Ups, bro. Look at this man.
A number of our franchises for the first time.
Oh, he is not too excited for this direct, bro.
Last announcement.
Hey everybody, from all of us here
Fallout
at
4.
Bethesda Games.
Okay. Well, he just knew it was Fallout 4. $600 to $700. I'm going to ban you, Zach. I'm going to freaking ban you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. That was pretty rough. You know it's bad when I'm looking forward to the Pokemon Presents. That's how you know it's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong when I'm excited. The next thing I'm excited for is Pokemon Day. The Pokemon Presents Day, bro. Are we like... Oh, bro. If like the next Nintendo game announcement we're getting that we know of is going to be that day. That's February 27th. February 27th, the end of the month. In 4 weeks, we are finally probably, like, there's a 99% chance we're going to get the Pokemon Gen 10 announcement. That's it. That is all we have to look for. Where was From? Oh my gosh, you're right, Nomiel. Where the frig was FromSoft? Yeah, where is the Duskbloods? That's one of the only things that people were looking forward to that was third party, actually. It was Duskbloods. Yeah, you're right. And that has a 2026 announcement date. Like release date, sorry, doesn't it? I think it's supposed to have a 2026 release date. Oh, Nintendo really needs to start locking in. Bro, they desperately need to start locking in, bro. We have DK Bonanza, Mario Kart, and Metroid. No, not even. DK Bonanza, Mario Kart, Age of Imprisonment, and Kirby Air Riders are the only Nintendo exclusive games on the console. 3 of those are not even very good games, I'm not gonna lie. DK Bonanza's peak. Mario Kart World is in a rough patch right now. They just need to fix it up. Air Riders was okay. I'm not the biggest fan of Air Riders. It was all right. It was pretty good. And then Age of Imprisonment apparently is not too good. So Nintendo going under in the big 26, man. Like they're just they're all the stinking Nintendo grifters. It's just redeeming them. It's redeeming everything they're saying about like, Oh, the Switch 2 is going to it's doomed. The Switch 2 is doomed. Nintendo's gone woke with Devin Pritchard. Oh, they put non-binary people in Tomodachi Life. The world is cursed. I don't know. All this thinking doomers and gloomers all just plastered over YouTube. They're kind of redeeming them with stuff like this, man. Like you're making them, you're redeeming them. Like we need something that just goes, ha, we proved them wrong. We proved the grifters wrong. Look, there's something new. There's something cool. I don't know, bro. 4 games for a new system is awful. It is, bro. It's terrible. And it's like, look, the only reason anyone's buying this Nintendo thing is to play Nintendo video games. I know it's a shocker. It's a shocker. But it's such a unique console where it's not like a PS5 or a PC or whatever. When I'm buying a PS5, I'm not buying it to play PlayStation games because those barely exist. There's like Spider-Man, which a lot of those exclusives are dying. They're not even exclusive anymore. They're on PC. So like, but that's the thing. When I'm getting a PS5, I'm not getting it for the exclusives. I'm getting it because it's a good console and it has a lot of games on it in general. With Nintendo, it's a weak console. Like this thing is weak, right? They did beef it up. It is much stronger than the last one, but it's still generally weak when you compare it to a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. So when you're buying this, right, you're buying it for the convenience of the handheld. Obviously, that part's really nice, but you're buying it because you want Nintendo games. The main thing this thing has to offer usually is Nintendo games. So when they don't give us Nintendo games, you go, well, shoot, what did I buy this thing for? Why would I buy this thing if I don't know, bro? It's getting sad. I mean, I don't know. It's just rough. It's just rough. It's pretty rough. We need the other leakers to be right, because there was murmurs of like a proper direct happening today as well. That's not happening. They would have announced it by now. But there was rumors of one happening at least, maybe later this month or in March. So we have March to look forward to, but that's like, it's another month. It's just another month. We gotta wait. Another month. It's like, when is it gonna end? When are we getting new stuff? And I know games take a long time to make, but like it's getting rough. It's getting rough. You gotta announce stuff eventually. Yeah, Nintendo's proving their point. I got an Xbox for Assassin's Creed just to find out Steam had them all. Yeah, exactly. And they probably had it at a discount too. People do not buy Nintendo products for partner games. They want Nintendo. Exactly. We want Nintendo games. So like, at least if they did like a Hyrule Warriors announcement in this direct, at least, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if they at least did a Hyrule Warriors thing or like adjacent to that, then at least that would be okay. Cause it's like, oh, this is a Nintendo IP still. Like this is Zelda. You know what I mean? It's something Nintendo to look forward to. This gave us nothing, bro. Not even Deltarune. I at least was hoping for Deltarune because we know Deltarune's coming out. I keep forgetting the name of the chapter, bro. It's chapter 5. Chapter 5. Deltarune chapter 5 is coming out this year. We know. Like it's said at the end of the game when you beat chapter 4. So I was like, oh, we'll get an announcement for it soon. And I was like, I feel like Toby Fox is so, like this with Nintendo now that I think it was fair for me to assume it would be in here, but maybe, I guess not. I guess not. I don't know. It's getting sad, guys. It's getting sad here. They didn't even announce any crazy good games, but I guess Resident Evil, that's it. Yeah. Like I said at the start, right? My expectations weren't like here with this, but they also weren't like on the ground. I feel like what they just gave us was like subpar, like pretty rough. But I was expecting, a little sprinkle of some hype. A sprinkle of it at least. Orbitals is nice. Orbitals, you know, that's something to look forward to in my opinion. I think that's a good one. But it's still like I'm not like sitting here like yeah, this is cool. I'll play this. Probably. But I'm not going, I'm counting down the days till Orbitals type thing, you know what I mean? If they announced a big cool game, I'd be like, I'm literally counting down the days till I want to play this game. This is like a game that like, yeah, I'll play this. I'll probably play this. But
what you just saw was Orbitals launching.
I don't know, man. Oh, video unavailable. They ripped it down. Direct was so bad they deleted it. Wait. Why? Hold on. That is actually strange. Hold on. They don't do this. Why did they private it? Did they goof? Did they mess up something? What are they? That's not normal, is it? I'm not crazy. They usually keep it up. They usually keep it up. Why did they private it? Did they make an error? Oh no. Oh no. I'm not crazy, right? I don't think they normally private the video. Like they leave it up on their channel. Am I crazy? It's not on the live anymore. Okay, I mean, they slowly released these as they did it. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Okay, they posted it as a video. I feel like they normally leave up the full live stream, though. I don't know. Maybe they don't. I could have swore they do. Because, like, if you go to up here, like, the last direct, they left it up, the live one. What the frick? They're so embarrassed. They actually deleted it. Dude, that is very odd. That's interesting that they just did that. Why did they delete it? I don't know. Yo, what's up, King Boo VR? Welcome in. Yeah. Heading back to work. Oh, thank you for dropping in, Zuby. I appreciate the gift subs and everything. You're very kind. Have a good day at work. I appreciate you. I thought I waited for like 2 years on a new console, and after that they would rapid fire like 6 games, but we got like 3 in 5 months. Yeah, they're really slow burning with the Switch 2. They are really slow burning, and that's kind of the main complaint everyone's having is like, just announce something. Come on, like how long does it take? How long does it take to announce something, to put out something? Something. I don't know. I don't know, bro. They're rage baiting. They're rage baiting. Craziest thing Nintendo did in forever is taking down their live. Yeah, it's very... I've never seen that. Was that like a mistake? That they privated it? Like, why would they private it? Is anyone else talking about how they privated it?
Go watch one of these many other doom and gloom channels. You can go and get that wherever you want to get it, right? I'm here just having a good time and getting excited for Pragmata, right? How good they all looked.
I'm not gonna lie, beat 'em ups, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, you can get excited for whatever you want, beat 'em ups, but I mean, there's a point where it's just like delusion, bro. Like, there's a point where it's just delusion.
Without this bit crush, hopefully. I think those were the best. I wouldn't mind looking at that Tokyo Scramble one.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, where they ripped it down. This guy goes, go check out the Doom and Gloom. I'm excited for Pragmata. Okay, let me check. How old is Pragmata? Let me like not leak everything that I've ever done here. Pragmata release date. Oh, it's not out yet. Okay. So it is new. But I swear this was announced. Let me check the announcement date. Pragmata announcement date. That doesn't make any sense. It was not announced in April. That's the release date. Where's the announcement date? 8 months ago. 8 months ago for PS5, Xbox, and PC. So, like, coming up on a year old, I knew it was, I'm pretty sure it was old. Awesome. Awesome. Isn't that fun, guys? Anyways, let's, I think it's officially time. All right. I think it's time that we get back on some Pikmin. Let's get back to some Pikmin, and I'll just keep yapping away about that. My thoughts on that as I play. I might as well do something while we yap. But yeah, I don't know. What did you guys think about that? I personally not a fan of that one. Not at all. I think, I don't know, they could have done a lot more with that direct there. Hopefully the leakers are right and we get an announcement on, you know, a proper direct soon. But yeah, using Pikmin to heal the soul after that direct, seriously, I need it. I need it to heal my soul after that. Let me check. I just also really quickly want to check Twitter. I want to see what is exploding on Twitter. Maybe Reddit as well. Reddit, switch to... Bop, 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 bop. Bro, what the frick is my Twitter, bro? What the frick is my Twitter? I never use Twitter, and then I open it up for the first time. It is getting wild. Let's see. Oh, I'm sure Twitter's not happy. Let's see. Nintendo Showcase. Here, trending now. Okay, so we got the Hollow Knight. They did like a cool banner for Hollow Knight at least. Is that? I don't know if that's a new banner. It looks kind of cool, the artwork. I mean, it's kind of just posting. Where can I see like people talking? Let me look up Nate the Hate. That's what I want to look up. Sorry. Nate the Hate. I want to see what Nate the Hate's talking about. Nate the Hate. I think this is Nate the Hate with the Spider-Man. No. This one? Which one is Nate the Hate, bro? Nate the Hate is the GOAT because he's reliable and doesn't ruin big surprises. According to Nate the Hate... Crazy, bro. You guys can't see what I'm looking at right now. You know, let me show you. According to Nate the Hate, a credible leaker, Sex 2 is going to be unveiled at the February direct. The long-awaited sequel. Finally. Finally, bro. Finally. It took him long enough. Jeez, dude. It took him long enough, dude. I've been waiting forever. Oh. Nintendo Direct. Let's see. Man. Oh, man. Twitter is just a lovely place, isn't it? I think Twitter's actually quite delayed, it seems like. I'm shocked I'm not seeing like 50,000 posts just saying trash, trash. All the posts are from like yesterday. So, I don't know. We need to let Twitter cook for a bit, I guess. They haven't cooked yet. Yeah, all this stuff is old on like Reddit, on this and that. There's a few people glazing Resident Evil. Crazy though. Crazy that Resident Evil got the first ever Pro Controller, like, skin. Like, the first ever custom Pro Controller on the Switch 2 is for Resident Evil. Does that, I'm sorry, does that not say the state in which we're in right now? Does that not tell you? Does that not tell you the kind of state we're in? I feel like that's kind of rough. the fact that the first ever Pro Controller for the Switch 2 is a non-Nintendo game. But gulp, gulp. Yikes, man. Yikes. I don't know. They did. I think they had, what was it? They had, what's the game with Shulk? Why am I forgetting the name? The game with Shulk. Oh my gosh. With the red sword. I've never played it, so I don't remember. But I think that one had a Pro Controller. I sent some stuff I saw on Twitter in the live chat on Discord here. Let's see. What is Twitter cooking? I'm scared. I am scared. I am very scared. That's the wrong Discord. Okay. Live stream chat. Analyzing evil Todd Howard from Bethesda Software. Okay, let's see here. Banana Productions. The Nintendo Direct was a boring, over-sanitized waste of time as usual. Why even have a Turok or Resident Evil trailer when no one shoots anything that's literally the gameplay? Yikes. Well, I guess I can show you. We got Lord Frog. Is this Lord Frogmire? It's my nemesis, bro. This might be Lord Frogmire, the YouTuber guy that I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm not gonna lie, of his videos. Xenoblade? Xenoblade, thank you. Thank you. That's what it was, sorry. Yeah, the new Pro Controller skin is not even being Nintendo is crazy. That is insane. But let's see. I watched that entire Nintendo Direct this morning just because I happened to be up at 6 a.m. for it. And the only thing I'm excited for is Captain Tsubasa 2. I don't even know what that is. That Direct was dry, dog. That was quite dry. That was hard to sink your teeth into, that one. Skip this Nintendo Direct, and it looks like for good reason. Even by partner showcase standards, this Nintendo Direct is booty cheeks that felt like an average state of play. Yeah, that was like I know it's a partner showcase, like I said. Like, it's not going to be the greatest thing ever. But it's, yeah, I think even for the standards of a partner showcase, that was on the lower end. That was on the lower end. I'm really interested in Digimon, but yeah, that Direct was kind of meh. I hope Nintendo shows their hand sooner rather than later. They need to show their hand, bro. They need to show their hand. There's nothing else. There's nothing on the console. Like, it's not like we're just kind of whining for nothing, you know? We're not like, people aren't complaining about the Switch 2 for nothing. It's because there's nothing to play. If there was like a bunch of games to play and people were still complaining, I'd be like, dude, just shut up. But there's nothing. There's no reason to buy a Switch 2. There's none. It's so sad. I did not know I was showing you your nemesis. He's not actually my nemesis. He's not actually I don't even know if he knows I exist. But I remember, I don't know. I was doing research for my Pokemon videos and his videos would pop up, and I mean, not to throw shade. I'm not like the biggest, I don't know. I didn't like his videos too much. I think they were a little over exaggerated and less of a criticism and more of just like a, nah, this thing sucks. Wah, wah. In my opinion. I'd like to think that at least the videos I did, although, you know, Reddit and and my YouTube, some of my YouTube comments seem to think otherwise. I like to think my videos were like a fair shake of the stick. Like, I actually gave the game, you know, I gave it praise where it deserved it. But I mean, there wasn't much to love, so I did do a lot of hating, but you know, I like to think it was a fair criticism. Nintendo needs to show what's up their sleeve before people just quit with the console. I mean, it's already kind of happening. That's the sad part. It's kind of happening. Like, no one, everyone's Everyone who bought a Switch 2 is just letting it kind of, you know, sit in the closet, let it dust away. And people who haven't bought one yet are just sitting there like, okay, when are you going to announce stuff so I can, you know, have a reason? You know, I'm not just going to buy it for no reason. And I feel like all the people who bought the Switch 2 to even start with were doing it because they were hardcore Nintendo fans and they had a Switch 1. Like me, I bought the Switch 2 because I was like, of course I'm going to buy the Switch 2. I'm a huge Nintendo fan. And it had the Mario Kart World, which looked pretty good off the trailers and everything. So, I mean, but then we got our hands on it and, you know, they kind of ruined it with the updates. I don't know. We just need, I mean, they did do, you could definitely tell they tried to like soften the blow from that pretty rough direct by doing all the announcements beforehand. So they did like the Mario Wonder DLC, the Mario Galaxy Movie Direct, the Tomodachi Life Direct, which was very good. I gotta give them praise on the Tomodachi Life one. That is the only one I am looking forward to. That's like my big game I'm looking forward to. But yeah, besides that, pretty rough. My Switch 2 is kind of just collecting dust at the moment. Yeah, it seems like that's most people. You're not alone. You are not alone. It's getting hard. It's getting hard to be a Switch fan. It's getting hard. But anyways, I did end up actually completing. I was playing. I know. I apologize. I played Pikmin off stream, chat, last night as I was going to bed, and I 100%ed the first level. So now we are now on level 2. Just for context here, we are on level 2. But yeah. Yo, what's good? Saeed? Saeed? I think that's how I say your name. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? On the Direct. I missed the Nintendo Direct. Welcome in, Bag. Yeah, you just missed it. You just missed it. Also, YouTube stream title didn't update. Oh, did it not? Did I not? I thought I did. Cool Pikmin? Yes, I've been enjoying Pikmin lately. I have been enjoying Pikmin. Which is a bit of an older game, but at least it's something that I've been able to enjoy, Nintendo related. Let's see here. How do I edit my title and everything? Where is it? I just did it not that long ago. It says it's good for me. Nintendo Direct Watch Party Live? I don't know. It seems fine to me. Interesting. That Direct was a 3 maybe? Yeah, I think I'd agree. I think the thing that put it up for me was orbitals. I think if you remove orbitals from that, that's a 1. That is a 1. I think orbitals brings it up to maybe a 2. I'll probably give that a 2 out of 10. But yeah. I heard it was a cool game, but never saw or played it in my life. Oh, sorry. You mean now that I'm playing Pikmin? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to update the title. I'm only going to play for a bit here as I yap about the Direct. So. Yeah. That was something for sure. It was what we expected. It was a lot of ports. It was a lot of, you know, games that are already out that are just getting put onto the Switch 2. But I don't know. I don't know. I still think it could have been better. Could have been a lot better. Could have had Deltarune. Deltarune would have probably... It still wouldn't have redeemed it. But I think it would have brought it up for me personally. Would have brought it up to like probably a 4 instead of a 2. Maybe a 5. Because of Deltarune. Yeah, that was... Yikes, man. Yikes. It's also unfortunate when they do these in the morning, I'm not gonna lie. When they do these in the morning, because it makes it Like, people are waking up for this. You know what I mean? People are already in a grumpy mood. They're waking up early for this. And then you put out, you know, that. I don't know. Little disappointing. So what do you do in this game? This game is like, it's kind of hard to describe. It's a bit of like a extraction game. Like, you go in, you gotta collect materials in a certain time limit, and then, sorry, I'm hiccuping. And then you leave, and it's I don't know. You just gotta kind of watch the gameplay. I cannot speak. But it's very fun. I only cared about Resident Evil, but I'm literally gonna play the game on my PC. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Because, like, let's be real, right? Switch 2, it's kind of expensive. It's kind of expensive when you look at it comparatively to other consoles. It's decently pricey. So if you're someone who is able to fork up that kind of money and you are able to purchase a Switch 2, what are the chances you don't have another console? Like, how many people on this planet do you genuinely think have a Switch 2 as their console and that is it? Probably not very many. Probably like very few people. So they probably have a PC. They probably have a PS5. You know, they probably have another console or another platform that they can play games on. So there's nothing. The Switch 2 is offering nothing to 90% of people. It's offering absolutely nothing when you look at it. So I remember when I used to only have a Wii, and it was incredible. Seriously, that's all you needed, man, because they had such good exclusive games. Imagine a Wii that had like, imagine a Wii if it had like 2 Nintendo games and then everything else was ports from other consoles. You'd be like, the Wii sucks. But no, the Wii is a really good console because it has a lot of really good games that are Nintendo games. I bought the Switch 2 on day one and was expecting it to have minimum double digits of exclusive games within the first year, like the Switch 1. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, Switch 1 had bangers, bro. Switch 1 had bangers on release here. You had Mario Odyssey. You had Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2. There was like some other throw-ins which weren't great, but they were decent compared to Switch 2. You had 1-2 Switch, ARMS, you know. They're not the greatest games, but they were something. It was something to sink your teeth into. Something to play that is Nintendo. And you're just not really seeing that with Switch 2 at all. Also, this is a weird looking creature. I like this thing. What is this? Weird. It's probably the biggest buyer's remorse I've had in a while. Seriously, it's getting bad. I recently had my cousin was over at my house. He recently was like, oh man, I was thinking of getting a Switch 2. I straight up said to him, I said, don't. Don't. Like, trust me, do not. Because, like, what is there? There's DK Bonanza. DK Bonanza is pretty good. But is that a reason to pay $600 for a console? Canadian. Is that the reason? Are you really, that's like, oh, I'm gonna buy a Switch 2 so I can play Donkey Kong? That's it? Like, there's gotta be other reasons. Or else the price tag's not worth it. The original Switch is one of my favorite consoles. I think it's one of many people's favorite consoles. Because there's so much to, it has so much to offer. There's so much to offer on the Switch. And I think they kind of were riding off of the success of the Switch 1 a little too much. I think with the Switch 2. They were kind of just hedging their bets. They're like, oh, we're gonna, you know, the Switch 1 was such an amazing success. Everyone loved it. That the Switch 2 is obviously going to be a success automatically. But it's just like, that doesn't work. You can't, that's not how that works. I had a similar conversation with some friends, yeah. Even after you buy the console, you have to pay $100 to get the game you want. Exactly. Exactly. It's $100. You gotta pay $600 $600 for the console, and then $100 for each game, bro. Each game nowadays is $100. What are these guys doing? Oh, I gotta clear the path. Hold up. It's like these guys are just going in circles. Switch 1 had Breath of the Wild Day 1, which, I mean, come on. Breath of the Wild Day 1? One of the greatest games in recent times that I could think of. I mean, that would hold you over for a while, honestly. Breath of the Wild itself would hold me over for a while. Yeah, you had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, also. Great upgrade. I mean, it is just an upgrade, but it was a good upgrade. Yeah, exactly, which was okay as a port. You had ARMS, Splatoon 2, Mario Odyssey, Tetris, Mario and Rabbids, etc. Yeah, all in the first year. We are coming up in February, March, April, May, June. So in 4 months, this is going to be the first year of Nintendo Switch. In 4 months. All we have lined up for the next 4 months is Mario Tennis, which is like in a few weeks, I think. You have Mario Tennis, Tomodachi Life. That's it. The rest are later in the year. So you have the Yoshi and the book game, whatever that is. That's fall. And something else. I can't remember. That's it. That's all we got. Yeah, 2 games exactly. Which, I mean, listen, right? It's not, I think the problem isn't as much the quantity. I mean, it is an issue that there's not a large quantity of games, but it's also the quality, right? If they released 2 games in the next 2 months, and those 2 games was like Mario Odyssey level, like Breath of the Wild level, like that level of a game, then I'd be totally fine. I would not be complaining right now. But the problem is it's just not. It's like slop games. It's like slop, you know, those games where it's like, I could get that. I don't need to get that. I don't really want to play it. Yeah, filler. Exactly, filler. Like Mario Tennis. Come on, bro. Mario Tennis? Who's really getting Mario Tennis? Let's be so for real. Like, I don't think the you know, target audience for that, or not the target audience, but I don't think the audience in general for that is very big. So, and then Tomodachi Life, which is a very cool looking game. I think it's gonna be awesome, but it's not like wow. It doesn't, you know, it's not like, wow, this is Mario Odyssey. I need to buy this. You know, I need to buy this. This is the reason I bought my Switch 2. No, I'd say Tomodachi Life is like a higher tier, you know, a high tier of the lower tier games. You know what I mean? It's like a very high tier, lower tier game, if that makes sense. It's like out of the more filler type games, it's one of the better ones. It's probably the best. But the problem with that as well is it's on Switch 1. That's a large problem that I have with Tomodachi Life is, yeah, it looks really cool. It's on Switch 1. So, like, yet again, why am I buying a Switch 2? I can just play that on Switch 1. The only game that I have to look forward to for Switch 2 is a Switch 1 game as well. So, I don't know, dude. Like, it's so weird to me because the whole, like, build-up that they were doing in, what was it, 2024? Yeah, 2024. 2024 was one of the rougher years for Nintendo, I think. It was quite rough. You had no games coming out. You could tell, like, they were just pumping out nothing because we all assumed they're working on the next console. So we were like, okay, we're willing to hold out. You know, they're not putting out much, basically anything in 2024 because there's going to be just such a big boom of games on this new console. But then the new console comes out and it still kind of feels like 2024. Like we had the 2 big games at launch and that's it. That is it. Now it feels like we're in 2024 again, and it's going to be like 2024 for the next months and months and months until we get, because the thing is, even if they do like a March Direct, if they do a March Direct, that's announcing things in March. That almost never means, oh, that means the games are now gonna be coming out in March. No. You announce games in March, that means those games aren't coming out till winter. Probably not till holiday season of 2026. So that means we have a full year of just nothing. Even when they announce stuff, it is going to be a full year of pretty much nothing to enjoy, to play. All these games are coming out on Switch 1, and it makes me so mad because why did I purchase this system? We'll never know. There might just not be a reason, chat. We might just be cooked. March Direct just means we'll get games late 2026, early 27. Exactly. Like best case scenario is they announce stuff they'll announce a March Direct. We'll get some banger games finally. And one of those games might be like summer 2026, which I doubt. I doubt that. I think at the earliest it would be probably fall 2026. But like, at least in that scenario, at least we have something to look forward to, right? We'll be waiting a long time with a whole lot of nothing, but at least we'll have something to look forward to. We'll be like, oh, okay, there's like a new 3D Mario that I can look forward to. We can speculate, we can talk, we can have fun. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to have fun about. There's nothing fun about the Switch 2 right now. There's nothing. It's sad. Switch 1 games on the Switch 2 until they shut down production of the Switch 1. Exactly. It seems like we're almost in this weird like transition state where they're putting out kind of like slop because it almost feels like maybe because we're at the end of the Switch 1 cycle. So it's like, oh, we're at the end of the Switch 1 cycle. So they're kind of just like, oh, here, we got to finish up with all these Switch 1 games. And then now maybe in like 2027, then they'll get the ball rolling. But like, I was hoping 2026 was going to be that year. Like, oh, 2026 is going to be the year they really get the ball rolling. Doesn't really seem like that right now. Doesn't really seem like it. We need a new 3D Mario game. We desperately need a new 3D Mario game. Desperately. Really desperately. I feel like the slop was not that sloppy when they went from Wii U to Switch. Yeah, no, it wasn't. That's the weird thing. Is when you use old comparisons, it kind of just seems like they're falling off right now. Because, like, yeah, you go from that Wii U period to Switch. They weren't putting out slop. They weren't like, oh, we have to finish up production for the Wii U games. And then it's kind of, it'll be rough for a bit. But then later, no, they came out the gate swinging with Switch 1. Out the gate swinging with bangers. Straight bangers first year. So I don't know, dude. I don't know what they have possibly been cooking for this long. Because, like, I feel like we haven't had on Switch. We have not had anything like, wow. Since Tears of the Kingdom, which even Tears of the Kingdom was just a remake. Like, it's a second game. It feels almost like a DLC to just Breath of the Wild. And that was 2023, guys. That was 3 years ago, was the last memorable game I could think of for Switch. So that means 3 years now they've been cooking. But on what? On what? What have they been cooking for 3 years? And probably even before that. Like, I think 2020, I mean, the COVID happened, so that probably slowed production for a bit. But I mean, they've probably been cooking on some big games since like 2022. Yeah, exactly. Production started, I think production development of the Switch 2 initially began in 2022. That's when it was first leaked. Exactly. So that's 4 years now that they've had time to cook. 4 years. I'm expecting you to cook something. They better be making the most legendary game ever. Pfft, bro, if they don't put out, if they take this long to, like, let's say on the next Zelda game, right? They're cooking for this long for the next Zelda game. and it's not as good as Breath of the Wild. If this next Zelda game is not as good as Breath of the Wild, which is a high bar to hit, I can't lie. It's a high bar to reach with Breath of the Wild. If it's not as good as that, we're cooked. We're cooked. I'm not going to lie. It has to at least be like on par or like pretty much on par with it, I think. If they aren't about to release the most god tier game, I'm going to lose my mind. Yeah. Honestly, I think with Zelda, I'm not as hopeful. I think with the Zelda franchise, the next game's going to be good. I don't know. I don't have the highest hopes because, like, yeah, Breath of the Wild was honestly just so good. It's like, does it get better? I don't know if it gets better. We'll see what they cook, but I don't know if it gets better than that. The thing I'm more looking forward to is the Mario game, because I think Mario Odyssey was very good, but I think it can get a lot better. I think we could do a lot better than Mario Odyssey, I'm not going to lie. Because Mario Odyssey is not even really my favorite Mario game. I think Galaxy is much better. Hot take. I'll say it. I'll say it. I think Mario Galaxy, much better. I have a hot take that Tears of the Kingdom isn't even better than Breath of the Wild because Tears feels like its scope is way too much. That's not a hot take, trust me. Go watch Skitty Bitty's video, bro. I think most people agree with you. Most people would agree that Tears is kind of worse in a lot of ways. Yeah, it's kind of worse in a lot of ways than Breath of the Wild. In a lot of ways, it's better. It fixes a lot of things with like the dungeons and, you know, the boss fights and this and that. And the mechanics are super fun. But it's really, yeah, it's not that much crazier than Breath of the Wild. And it took them, guys, it took them 6 years. 6 years, the gap between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Just take that into consideration. 6 years we waited for a DLC. Pretty much a DLC. Just let that sink in. Just let that sink in. So that's why my hopes for the next Zelda game are a little tainted because of Tears, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I love Tears, I absolutely love Tears, it really is just a slightly better-ish Breath of the Wild. I love Tears, but Breath of the Wild is just impossible to beat. Really? I thought Breath of the Wild was pretty easy. I played Breath of the Wild for hundreds of hours, and I just don't feel like doing that again. Yeah, I think that was the problem with it. It was like a burnout. Like, everyone was so burnt out from Breath of the Wild. And then you chuck us straight back into the exact same world. Like, I think Tears could have been way better if they just removed us. Like, if they literally just took us from Hyrule, like the Hyrule in Breath of the Wild, completely put us somewhere else, but kept the same, you know, mechanics from Breath of the Wild, the same art style, whatever. Kept it the same, but just bring us somewhere else. Oh my gosh, dude. That Tears had so much potential. It could have been so freaking good. It could have been so freaking good. But I think what ruined it literally was just that they put us in the same world. That was the biggest problem with it. Because, like, yeah, I already explored every last bit of the map on Breath of the Wild. So when you chuck me straight back into the same world and, like, chuck a couple rocks on the ground, like, oh, look, some rocks fell from the sky. I don't care. I already saw everything. I don't know. No, I meant beat as impossible to top. Oh. Sorry, that's what you meant. Yes, I agree. It is pretty difficult. I didn't enjoy the caves. Yeah, the caves were nice. The caves actually felt pretty new. But, like, the falling... Oh my gosh, bro, I can't. I've complained about Tears so much. It's such wasted potential in so many ways. Like, I think the world was the biggest downfall. But, like, the Sky Islands, too, specifically the Sky Islands. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, genuinely, what were they thinking with the Sky Islands? Let's make the tutorial island the biggest one. And then every other Sky Island is just like a peanut. Literally a peanut. And there's like nothing on it. Oh, they rage baited me with the Sky Islands, bro. They rage baited me. Like, I do not understand why they didn't just make a bunch of giant Sky Islands. Honestly, ditch the depths, bro. Ditch them. Literally, delete the depths. destroy them. I don't care. Just put bigger sky islands in the sky and put stuff on them. Put all the dungeons on them. Put all these intricate things. That would have been 20 times better. 20 million times better. I'll say it. Would have made for such a better game. The depths were interesting, but the sky islands didn't have anything. The depths have an interesting vibe. The actual content within the depths is mid. It's extremely mid. Like, it's literally just, oh, let's take this here. They literally just went into their, like, their game engine. They're like, let me just copy. Okay. Grab the 4 corners of the map. Let me copy it. All right. Mirror. All right. Put it under and done. That's 6 years of development. 6 years of development for them to just take the copy paste tool and just glue it together. It's annoying to explore the depths. I mean, yeah, they made it pitch black, impossible to even look at. So it's pitch black. The terrain in it is miserable to walk around. And it's literally a nothing burger. It's a huge nothing burger. There's nothing in it. There's nothing. There's like... There's the fire temple. There's the fire dungeon. And I think that's the only dungeon that I can think of. That's the only dungeon in the depths. It's pretty sad. Yeah. I wish Tears was a 30 DLC. It was supposed to be, dude. It was supposed to be. They originally planned for it to be DLC. And then they were like, hold on, actually, let's cook for 6 years. Let us cook. Let's make this a whole game. And then they made the most abysmal lore of all time too. Like, horrendous lore. I don't care what anyone says, bro. The story in Tears is the worst Zelda story they've ever done. They've ever done. Also a huge nothing burger with the story. So, I don't know, man. It's a love-hate relationship with Tears of the Kingdom. It's like, I love the gameplay sometimes. The vibes are pretty cool, but like, everything else kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. If we're being real. Yeah. The story just felt out of place. Yeah, it really did. I hate this thinking, the time travel tropes. Oh my gosh, it pisses me off. Here, let's do the, you know, let's just do the story, and to explain everything, to explain absolutely everything, we'll just make it so Zelda goes back in time. And then boom, boom, boom. Rare Kurt triple crash out. From direct to Switch 2 to Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, dude, you guys are getting me, hyped up here. What the frig? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the heck? I just got jumped. Oh my gosh, they're murdering my Pikmin. Get them, boys. What are you doing? Kill him. What is that? What are those? I don't know what that was. All right. Eat that. Let me grab this. Planned assault. Jeez, dude. He just got jumped. All right, these guys are going to work. I don't know, man. Nintendo's definitely been pretty disappointing in the last few years, honestly. It's been pretty disappointing. They make me angry. They make me angry. And a lot of times. Can I just go here? There we go. Yeah, I figured out there's like an autopilot on this game. I could just not touch the controller. It just does it for me. Yeah. I'm not a grifter, though, I swear. I'm not a hater. I will say, though, my next video, I showed you guys part of my my next video, and it's kind of a lot about what we're talking right now. It's about how Nintendo has, like, lost their charm and their soul, it feels like, in recent years. So that's the next video that I'm working on, which I do need to work on today, actually, so I probably shouldn't stick around for too much longer here. I might end it now, actually, because we already watched the whole direct. I just thought I'd stick around in the app for a little bit. But yeah. But yeah. I love Nintendo, but there's no heart put into their games. I think the games themselves do have some heart to them. Like when you play DK Bonanza, like you can tell there's passion in there. Like there's good stuff in there. Yeah, as of recent, no, I still think as of recent there's some good games with some soul. Like I think DK Bonanza has quite a bit of soul to it. I think, you know, Mario Kart World has a lot of soul. It's like it's very fun, it's bouncy, you can tell they put passion into it. But it's just the gameplay experience isn't quite there. I think more so what my video is going to be about is how, you know, the consoles and the vibes, you know, the vibes aren't quite there with a lot of things. Like, look at this home menu. Do you hear that? Nothing. It's the sound of nothing. You know what I mean? So it's things like that where there's no music anymore. There's no eShop music. There's no home screen music. There's no themes. There's no fun animations. There's no, you know, they're kind of hiding the Mii's away. They're all these things where the Nintendo Directs are kind of just corporate and boring now. And there's no like, hey, I'm Reggie, you know, here's my yokai watch, or, you know, things like that. Like there's no fun, crazy, wacky announcements, ads, nothing. That's kind of what my big complaint is about. I think the games themselves are actually not the problem. I think the games themselves are fine, but they're focusing a little too much on the games and not enough on the other stuff. Where, yes, the games are the core of your identity, but the other stuff matters too, I think. I think it does. As much as they might not think. The way they reintroduced Mii's for Tomodachi Life, yes, I'm hyped about that. Yes, a large part of what I'm going to talk about in my video is going to be about that Tomodachi Life Direct, because I think that Tomodachi Life Direct was the best one they've done in quite some time, because they actually it was just oozing with soul. It had so much soul in it. They just showed, it just felt like good old days. You know, I was just sitting there watching that Direct like, we're so back. You know what I mean? Like, we're so back. Like, they put in a bunch of funny little, you know, gags and this and that, and they showed off the Mii's the whole time. And then they had like the announcer turned into his Mii character for half the Direct. Like, it felt like good old Nintendo. It felt like that's Nintendo. I know that Nintendo. But, you know, when they do these corporate ones where like there's no announcer, like the one today, there was no announcer. There was like a voiced announcer sometimes, but I mean, there's no announcer. Even the proper Directs barely have announcers anymore. They're just like guys in suits like, hello, here is the next thing. Take a look. It's like, okay. I don't know. I'm so sad they even had to do that. Like, what do you mean some people don't know Mii's? Yeah, that's sad, bro. See, that just shows how much they've been hiding the Mii's away. Where they're just like, we don't need Mii's anymore for like the whole Switch generation. And then, yeah, we get to Switch 2. They're doing a game all about Mii's. So they're like, oh, I guess we have to reintroduce them to everyone. Oh, here's a Mii. It's like, bro, what? We know what a Mii is. Yeah, that was kind of sad. Yeah, but anyways, thank you guys all for dropping in. I think that's enough for me. I really need to go record that video. I want to get it out by the end of the week. So I have to do a bunch of voice recording. I don't want to strain my voice too much more because I need to do more voice recordings for the video. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. That was a Direct. That was a partner showcase Direct. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow. I have a stream scheduled for tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Pikmin, so it's gonna be more Pikmin. If you're excited for that, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys then. Bye bye. Wrong screen. There we go.